Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. Today I wanted to talk to you about the brand that I had represented for a majority of my life. It's Nike, right? And this is why. I was all about all the inspiration that they put on their clothing. Just do it, just do it, just do it. You know, I have tons of shirts that say work harder, grind, just that let's get it type of mentality, right? But I'm in the process of building my own brand as I, heard and found out things about Nike, and the older I get, how much more that means to me. Just where they make a lot of their clothing and shoes and so forth. And then also really the biggest shift when I started purchasing other clothing and going towards my own brand of clothing that I'm building is when I heard the story about Steph Curry. He had a huge deal offering from Nike. He said, I'll sign this deal as long as I can put Bible scriptures on my shoes. And they said, no, sir, that ain't happening. Well, what do you know? He signed with Under Armour, who allowed it, right? So what he did was he found that the brand that he was going to go with or had gone with was rocking those shoes. He found out and he realized who they really were. So he shifted and he went another direction. So in my life, I've also found out things about my brand, Curtis Potter Jr., right? And sometimes I had to look myself in the mirror and be like, man, that is not something that I want to go with me in this direction I'm going in life, right? Man, that's a hard pill to swallow. Like, man, there's something wrong with me. I got some things I need to change. It's hard until you stop looking at it as a burden to change things about your brand that aren't perfect. But I don't know why it's so hard, because we all know we're not perfect. Huh? Right? But I don't know why myself, and I've seen others, just resist change, resist getting help. I looked at it as a burden when I was like, I don't want to go to counseling. Then I have an amazing relationship with my counselor, and she still messages me and was like, hey, I know we haven't been meeting, but do you got anything you need to talk about? Or, I'm just checking in, making sure, and it's awesome that we've got this relationship. And I was like, you know what? I've been getting thrown some curveballs. When are you available? Like, yeah, let's talk. My mind had changed how I viewed change and how I viewed my dysfunction and how I viewed my shortcomings or my bad habits. I'm just still like, dude, get it in check. But then I laugh and I'm like, you know what? Today's another day. Today is another beautiful day that I have an opportunity to be different, to shift, to just do it, just get some help, just evaluate what shortcomings I have and what action I can put in to fix them. Is this going to be a overnight transformation? Nope. I wish it would have. I wish I could have just that day was like, you know what, Mr. Boundless, let's go ahead and be perfect from today on. That's not how it works. Give yourself some grace. Forgive yourself. And also be real enough to look yourself in the mirror and say, it's time to change a little bit. Just do it. Just do it. I promise you. Every day it's just going to get better and better. And you're going to get thrown some curveballs. You're still going to have hard days. Don't get me wrong. Last week I was like every single day, something came at me. But it's a new week. It's a new day. a new opportunity to prove what you want in life. You are so worth it. You deserve everything you hope and dream for. It's going to take action. Nobody's just going to give it to you. But I promise you, the day I'm still working on it too. Like, you. I got to remember those three pointed back at me. Just do it. I promise you, it'll be so rewarding. Please like, share, comment, tag somebody. I don't know, send this in a DM. Anybody you know who is just, they're right there. They know they want better, beautiful, lake life, anything. I don't know. Send it to them. And you know what? If you've been through some life, go ahead and put in the comment section some way where you were resisting just doing it, but you made that decision to move forward, shift, take action, and put in the comment section how it has blessed you by making that decision, that one decision. You're one decision away from a completely different life. And it may be turning off. For me, one day I just called my cable provider and was like, no more, my contract's up, Brent, come and get your stuff. And I haven't had cable for, it's been like 10 years at this point. Maybe it's a decision to say, you know what, no deep fried food except for one day a week. No more candy, no more soda. Or I'm gonna start, just pouring out. You have a certain amount of sodas every day. Just pour a little bit out as soon as you open it. Just one step closer to being boundless. Not having somebody control you. Something control you. Be addicted to. It's the vice. It's got you like a vice on a table. It's got you locked. But all you have to do is make a decision and start. I am going to defeat this no matter how long it takes. I'm going to keep moving forward. Just like if you was trying to swim across this lake. You're not going to take 2 strokes and be on the other side, not even Michael Phelps. But if you make that decision, there's no turning back. Because if I get halfway, I'm going to drown. There ain't no turning back. I should have put on that life vest, maybe. But you know what? There's no turning back or I die. I drowned. In life, there's no turning back. Once you make that commitment to becoming your best self, even if it means hitting head on all those shortcomings, there's no turning back. We're on this trip together every single day, just a step closer to being boundless. I love you all. I hope this helped. Have an amazing day. You're above ground. You're blessed.